Have you ever wondered how the most complex structure in the universe is housed within our skulls? Well, it's true. The human brain, a marvel of nature, is a treasure trove of mysteries and secrets waiting to be unveiled. With a staggering 100 billion neurons, each capable of making about 10,000 connections, it's no wonder that this 3-pound organ has puzzled scientists for centuries. Our brain is the command center for the human nervous system, regulating everything from our heartbeats to our most intricate thoughts, and yet there's so much about it that we're yet to understand. In this video, we'll delve into the fascinating world of the brain, exploring its role in memory, its capacity for learning, and the way it orchestrates our emotions. So, are you ready to unlock the mysteries of the universe within your head? Great, so buckle up as we embark on this fascinating journey inside our heads. How does your brain, a squishy mass of tissue, hold so many memories, you might be wondering? Well, let's dive in and unravel this mystery. Memory is quite fascinating. It's the brain's incredible ability to encode, store, and retrieve information when needed. Without it, we would be strangers in our own minds, unable to recall the experiences that shape us. So how does this process work? The formation of memories begins with perception. When we experience an event, our brains receive information through our senses, creating what we call sensory memories. These memories are fleeting, lasting only a fraction of a second, but in that split second, some of this information moves on to our short-term memory. Short-term memory is like a mental notepad. It holds a small amount of information for about 20 to 30 seconds. Think of it as the brain's version of multitasking, allowing us to hold on to information temporarily while we process it. However, not all of these memories make it to the grand stage of long-term memory. Long-term memory is the vast, seemingly infinite storage space of our minds. Here, memories are stored for anywhere from minutes to a lifetime. It is our long-term memories that shape our identities, holding the experiences, knowledge, skills, and habits that define us. But how do these memories become long-term? Through a process called consolidation, where the brain repeatedly rehearses the information, strengthening the neural connections. The more we revisit information, the stronger these connections become, and the more likely the memory is to last. And yet our memories are not infallible. They can change, fade, or even be lost. The brain is not a perfect recorder of events, but rather an artist, painting a picture of our experiences with broad strokes and sometimes a touch of creative license. So the next time you recall a childhood memory or remember where you left your keys, take a moment to marvel at this astounding feature of your brain. Indeed, every memory you hold is a testament to the brain's incredible power. What happens in our brains when we learn something new? It's a question that has fascinated scientists and scholars for ages. The answer lies in the intricate dance of neurons and synapses, the building blocks of our brain. Imagine neurons as a bustling city of billions, each one a tiny data center. They communicate with each other via synapses, much like people texting each other constantly. When we learn, these neurons are essentially exchanging information, creating new connections, and strengthening existing ones. This process is called synaptic plasticity. It's like a superhighway system within our brain where information zooms around at lightning speed. Now let's picture a scenario. You're trying to learn a new language, let's say French. At first, it's difficult. Those French words seem like a complicated jigsaw puzzle. But as you practice more and more, the neurons responsible for language learning start to fire together, creating a network of synapses. These connections grow stronger with each practice session. This is your brain adapting and changing to accommodate your new learning. This adaptability is what we refer to as brain plasticity or neuroplasticity. It's this plasticity that allows us to grow, evolve, and learn throughout our lives. It's a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the human brain. If you've ever picked up a musical instrument after a long hiatus and found that you could still play, that's neuroplasticity at work. Those networks of neurons and synapses you formed while learning to play are still there, just waiting to be activated. So when you're struggling to grasp a new concept, remember this. Your brain is literally reshaping itself to help you understand. It's like a personal tutor, constantly adjusting and adapting to your learning needs. As it turns out, every time you learn something new, you're sculpting your brain in a unique way. So don't be afraid to challenge yourself and learn new skills. Your brain is more than up to the task. It's a learning machine ready to take on whatever you throw at it. Why do we feel the way we do? This question has puzzled minds for centuries, and the answer lies in an organ no larger than our two clenched fists combined: our brain. Emotions, those powerful forces that cause our hearts to race and our stomachs to flutter, are processed and regulated by our brain. This emotional conductor, if you will, is a complex network of regions working in harmony to make us feel. Let's take a detour down the neural pathways of emotion. The amygdala, a small almond-shaped structure, is often referred to as the emotion center of the brain. It's the maestro that conducts the symphony of our feelings. When you experience fear, it's your amygdala sounding the alarm, pulling the strings to trigger your fight-or-flight response. On the other hand, the hypothalamus, sitting just below the thalamus, plays a crucial role in maintaining emotional balance. It's the brain's thermostat, regulating hormones that influence mood and motivation. And then there's the hippocampus, the memory maestro, which helps us remember the emotional context of our past experiences. But emotions are not just about feeling, they're also about reacting. The prefrontal cortex, the brain's CEO, helps us decide how to act on our emotions. It's the region that keeps our emotional responses in check, allowing us to behave appropriately in different situations. So emotions aren't just ephemeral feelings. They're deeply embedded in the very fabric of our brain's architecture. They shape our perceptions, guide our decisions, and color our world. They are the symphony that gives our lives rhythm and resonance. Moreover, emotions are not isolated phenomena. They interact with and influence other cognitive processes such as memory and learning. A powerful emotion can etch a memory into our mind, making it easier to recall. On the flip side, it can also cloud our judgment, leading to decisions we might regret later. So, our emotions, as it appears, are deeply rooted in the intricate workings of our brains. They are not mere byproducts of our experiences, but rather they are integral components of our cognitive machinery, shaping our actions and our interactions with the world around us. While we have learned so much about the brain, it still holds many mysteries. Indeed, despite the leaps and bounds in our understanding of this marvelous organ, there are enigmas that remain, defying explanation and teasing our curiosity. Take consciousness, for instance. It's our sense of self, our perception of the world around us. We're aware, we're sentient, but why? How does a network of neurons firing electrical signals create the rich, complex experience of being aware? This enigma, often referred to as the hard problem of consciousness, continues to baffle scientists and philosophers alike. Then there are dreams. These nightly escapades, a melange of the bizarre, the beautiful, and sometimes the downright nonsensical, are another brain mystery. We know they're linked to the rapid eye movement stage of sleep, but their purpose? That's still up for debate. Some theories suggest dreams are a form of mental housekeeping, a way for the brain to process emotions and memories. Others propose they're simply random firings of the brain during sleep. The truth? It's likely somewhere in between or entirely different. And let's not forget about intuition, that gut feeling, that sixth sense. It's often right, but how does our brain make these snap judgments without us consciously thinking about it? Is it the brain's way of processing information at a subconscious level, or is there something more at play? The jury's still out on that one, but it's not all mystery and no progress. Every day, researchers around the globe are chipping away at these brain riddles. With every study, every experiment, we're gaining new insights, new understandings. We're beginning to unravel the complex web of neural connections, the billions of synapses that make us who we are. So, the quest to understand our brains is a never-ending journey, filled with exciting discoveries and perplexing mysteries. The brain, it seems, is not just the organ of thought, it's also the organ of intrigue, a fascinating frontier of science that continues to captivate us with its complexity and its conundrums. The human brain is indeed a marvel, a universe within. We've journeyed through its vast landscapes, from the labyrinthine paths of memory to the dynamic circuits of learning. We've peered into the orchestra pit of our emotions, conducted by this phenomenal organ, and we've even dared to delve into its mysteries, those enigmatic areas that continue to elude our understanding. Remember, the brain is not just our body's command center, it's a testament to the power and potential of human curiosity. It's a complex machine ceaselessly learning, adapting, and evolving. It's our personal universe filled with as many wonders as stars in the night sky. So let's keep exploring, keep questioning, keep learning, because every new discovery, every fresh insight brings us one step closer to understanding the very essence of who we are. If you enjoyed this journey into the human brain, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video. Join us in our next adventure as we continue to explore the wonders of the world around us and within us.